Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Moletrap here, coming at you with game number 2 of Violet versus Killer. Very exciting game one. Violet, sorry about that if there was some interference just now. I tried to walk away from my computer with my wireless headset to get some water from the faucet. Not 10 feet away from me, I started hearing some interference in my headset, so I will go without water for the duration of this game for you, so that there is no weird interference sounds. Got the commentators chilling here, analyzing things. Yes, so anyway, Killer going for a bit of a timing attack. Sorry, Killer going for a timing attack and just kind of attacking with a lot of Hydras before Templar tech was really up and going. And and you know what? He should have seen it coming because he had his probes in there, he had his zealots in there, he saw the Hydras coming out. And he didn't really prep for the Hydras, you know? He made some well, I guess he kind of did actually. What the heck is going on with this map? Look at this. Wow! Gladiator, new map. Okay, cool. So this time they're going to show us the map ahead of time, so I don't have to be a noob and not know what's going on with the map here. This is a really crazy map, though. Look at this. Spawns in the top right and bottom left corners, and expansions in weird places. You have to go up a ramp to an expansion that has this weird wedge-shaped platform area. That's pretty crazy. Actually, it's pretty crazy. Lots of up and downs and up and downs. That'll make things interesting, especially when Terrans are involved. You know, if they can hold the high ground with tanks or whatever. Be very interesting. Anyway, hey, speaking of maps, I was just signed on to IRC chat, and Neo Bowman apparently made a map and named it after me. So, heart Neo Bowman for doing that. He's always making all kinds of maps. Apparently, EF Hero also helped him with it. But anyway, maybe I'll put a link to the TL thread with the map and the video description. But pretty cool. It's actually a good-looking map too. It looks kind of neat. So, if anyone plays on it, let me know. Let me know how it plays. In any case, Violet, I expect, like I said, I don't think he's out yet. I think Killer just kind of got lucky with that attack. Violet, I started to say that he should have been prepared for it, but we did see him throw up some more cannons, and they weren't quite in yet. If I recall correctly, let me see. Yeah, he had some cannons warping in at the time. He kind of saw it coming because those zealots saw those Hydras coming out, and those Hydras were indicative of the fact that he wasn't making drones, and you know, if he was really going for an econ game, he would have been making drones at that point in time. So that's kind of how he knew. Anyway, here we go. Violet versus Baxter, PvZ on Gladiator, apparently. Be fun to see how things play on this map. I'm curious to see what the Protoss's options are for Forge Fast Expand on this map as well. Oh, it's a 4-player map. Okay, I couldn't see when they were doing the map preview. I couldn't see the spawn point things in the in the bottom right and top left corners, the little icons. Anyway, I do expect Violet to come back here and maybe play a little bit more cautiously, depending. And look at that, it's weird. Big open area there. Kind of like cliffs, but not really cliffs. Some land, a chunk of land, making it so that, you know, there's not a completely. It's a cliff there, but it's probably there so that you know, tanks can't shell the low ground or anything like that from the high ground there. Anyway, so it looks like some. What the heck? Guy brought his huge teddy bear to the StarCraft game. That's what I'd do if I had a huge teddy bear like that. I'd bring it to the StarCraft game as well. Still in its wrapping, still in the plastic wrap. And I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. It has been a long couple weeks. Like I said before, I'm going to be able to get back into some more StarCraft casting here pretty soon. There hadn't been a lot of VODs. It's hard to get a hold of VODs these days since the suspension of the John747 account. It's hard to find, you know, videos to cast. It used to be that I could watch them on YouTube and cast them and then sync them up later, and so now though I have to oftentimes go through more trouble to do the casting. It's kind of back to the old days, you know, when it used to be that I'd have to do it every time, where I'd have to convert the video, I'd have to download the video, I'd have to convert the video. Nexus first for Violet, by the way, seeing that he was going for 12 something. Lucky scout there for Violet, and he's actually delaying this extra hatchery a lot with this probe. Oh, is he going to get it down? Is he going to get it down? Yeah! Hatchery gets down. Pool, I don't know if the pool's down already. It looks like on the minerals, yeah. Okay, so he did go for the pool first when he realized he couldn't put that hatchery down. Makes a lot of sense. Pretty normal stuff to do. In StarCraft 2, actually, it's funny how that little quirk of harassment has moved over in StarCraft 2. The Forge is going to come up. He's going to have to put down probably a couple cannons pretty quick. But actually, well, we'll see. He's got that probe in the base. He's going to put down one cannon, and he may just chill with that probe and see what hatches, because if Zerglings don't hatch, or only 2 Zerglings hatch and they chase the probe around, he won't need that second cannon. So I think that's why he's put down only the one cannon and then gone for the gateway. That makes a lot of sense, because he can just keep that probe alive. And we see Killer is actually making just drones here, so not even making Zerglings at this point, and it's a little bit. So basically, that means that Violet just got a sheer advantage by going Nexus first and harassing the expansion. He delayed the expansion. There's finally 2 Zerglings coming out. He delayed the expansion a lot and slowed down the econ because he got that hatchery up later, and only now, instead of a little bit ago, is he able to start making more drones off that extra hatchery, and didn't really lose anything because of it. All he sort of lost, he had to put that cannon down anyway, otherwise Killer could have made some Zerglings. But anyway, so Violet with a bit of an advantage here to start off this game, and close positions as well, which is it looks like it's not that long of a walking distance for an army to go across this map. Violet's going to have to be a little bit careful, because looks like a wide choke on this map, and it's going to be hard for. Oh, the probe gets caught off guard and sandwiched. The AI with a little bit bugging out there, trying to move between, and 4 Zerglings now heading towards the expansion there. A huge gap. Look at that big gap there. I guess maybe if you got a Dragoon and a Zealot in there. Oh, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Zealot's hidden. Zealot's hidden in the hidden behind the gateway. That's adorable. That is adorable. Anyway, now the Zealot is not hidden behind the gateway. He's blocking the gap. I mean, that's why he was there, was to block the gap. I don't think he was trying to hide that Zealot necessarily. But anyway, I like that, putting the pylon down there to block that gap. Doesn't want to get caught off guard with mass lings running through that little hole. And it's actually, it looks like what Killer is trying to do. He's gotten his 3rd base up on the far left side of the map. It's going to be very hard to reach for both players. It's going to be difficult to attack all the way across the map, but it also means that if he does send some Zealots that way and Killer doesn't see it, it's going to be really, really difficult to defend. And wow, look at this. Violet, just one cannon is now getting some extra gateways up. He's teching. He's got his Citadel. Whoa, sorry about that. I'm not tired. StarCraft invigorates me. It looks like what he might be doing is going for a +1 speed lot sort of thing. Although I guess actually we would expect to see more gateways at that point. So never mind.